Hello and welcome to the next upload from Universal Studios in Hollywood, and today it is all about the studio tour. Now luckily for me, somebody else actually does all the speaking because the driver talks in this one, so I don't have to worry for the next half an hour to try and entertain you guys and go to the bits and pieces that we're seeing, because the driver will do it all for us. Now we will be having a look at the amazing Jaws location and of course the Bates Motel and some other special bits and pieces on this backlot tour as well. I was shocked by how big this tour actually was, and I do believe it does change from time to time as well, depending on what is actually being filmed under the Universal banner. So we get to sit right at the edge, so we get a very, very good view of all of the different bits and pieces that have been coming. Once I've actually sorted out the camera and given it a quick clean, no, I can't be bothered to take that bit out, the driver will then start speaking, I will then go quiet, and I will leave it to you. But before I forget, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Leave a comment below if you have done this studio tour before. This was actually filmed in Christmas of 2023, so it'd be very interesting to see how much it's changed already. Now, in a second, we will pan over to the left-hand side. At the time of me filming this, there was a lot of construction work, and that was actually getting the pillars in ready for the brand new Fast and the Furious roller coaster ride, I do believe. So I am sure that'll be well underway under construction as I am speaking in this video. But you can see in the far distance, it is an amazing view from where I am sat, and this really is a very, very good tour as well, because like I said, you've got the Bates Motel on my side, so we get to see all the live actors and everything do the different bits and pieces on there. But that is going to be the brand new roller coaster, and they have having to dig a serious amount of bits and pieces out from there. But guys, that is it from me. I'll let the driver take over. So one more time, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the video, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Ta-da.
For a couple examples, hold the red cord, remain seated. Please no smoking of any kind of movement. Please hold on to your belongings. We will experience fire effects, water effects. Cut the cameras out for great photos, but keep an eye on the cameras so they do not get wet, and for your safety and the safety of those sitting around you while on board, please do not use the selfie sticks. That's it for the safety rules. Alright, here we go. Headed to the studio via Universal's movie timeline. The posters represent a few of the thousands of movies that we have entertained you with over the years. Now as we turn, look to the right. This is Fire Station 51. It's named in honor of the popular NBC show Emergency, which aired in 1970. We salute the firefighters. We so appreciate what they do on a daily basis. We got more movie posters on the timeline on the right. Now, first here in the front lot, we do have the majority of our 36 sound stages where we film indoors. When we turn again, look to the left. Soundstage 12 is getting enabled. On your screen, some of the productions, which I filmed in 12. Our Emmy award-winning NBC show The Voice, filmed in 12 through 2019. Over now, as you know, The Voice films on the backlot, stages 30 to 31. I'll point out those stages, the area they're at. Now, we always keep our sound stages empty, like you see up on the screen. Then, when a production moves in, well, we know whatever sets are needed for that particular project. That's pre-production. When you get everything ready, production, do the filming, post-production. Put the movie or TV show together. To your left, we are parallel to a row of sound stages. Right now, we're going by sound stages 11, 10, and 9. Last two sound stages on the left in the row, sound stages 8 and 7. 8 and 7, along with stage 14, which you're also going to see on the left, but after we make the next turn, being used for the Peacock streaming series Bel Air. Built in stage 8, the set for the entrance to the Bel Air mansion, the foyer set. Built in stage 14, on the other side of the base camp, where you see all the trucks. Built in 14, the set for the Bel Air Academy gym. So every production has a base camp where you put your production vehicles. Trucks hold lighting equipment, sound equipment, props, things, dressing rooms, wardrobe trailers, makeup trailers. This show, Bel Air, stars Jabari Banks as Will and Ollie Shulleton as Carlton. Here are those two actors tell you about their experiences working right here on the Universal lot.
You just got me wondering, you also what is you put egg on the cheese, you put cheese on the egg, on the cheese is fine. Whoa, this is weird. No, it's not a lie. We could probably fit the whole Bel Air cast for only like one of these for mansion. Okay, for sure. You're lucky to know the big family mansion lives right here on Universal lot. Right. Some of Bel Air's most critical scenes are filmed right here. Part, get a big most of there's so much to choose from. You're out of when you said that Will first enters, and at that moment his life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too, and I remember you having to sit in that cold ice bath for hours. And now we're going to house. My house. Talented crew, always better. Wardrobe, makeup, set design, props, and transportation. Yes, Transmo's the best, and they have the sweetest rides for us to play with. Actually, speaking of, if we're gonna get a ride like this, we better go talk to Transmo now and let these people get back to it. Yeah, that sounds good. It's not rocket to drive. Oh, not if I've got the keys. Have fun. Oh, man.
So if you're looking over here, on the right side, we have Soundstage 19. We have been filming the second season of Password using Stage 19. It's been brought back, great game show, executive produced by Jimmy Fallon, hosted by Kiki Palmer. Also on the right, we're going by a very long building, the Bud Westmore building. This is a technical building. In there, paint department, plastering department, electrical shop, machine shop. Bud Westmore was a famous makeup artist who at one time worked at our studio. Over on the left side, we have smaller buildings, production bungalows. Inside, some of Hollywood's top writers, directors, producers come up with ideas. Mark Platt Productions is in the area on the left. And on the left, a very popular, famous bungalow, 5195. Coming up left side, 5195. Many years ago, used by the great director Alfred Hitchcock, the master of suspense. He directed classic movies like Psycho. Now the De Laurentiis Company uses bungalow 5195. Last two sound stages on the front lawn, also on the left, but they're in the back of the complex. In the back on the left side, we have Soundstage 25, used for the NBC comedy Lopez versus Lopez, starring George Lopez. In the back of the complex on the right side, you would find Soundstage 26. All right, we say farewell to the front lawn. As we turn, we are entering the back lot of our studio. Over here on the right, the Metropolitan set area, the buildings are facades, the front and side of the building. But there's really nothing inside or on the back. A facade. Some of the facades have an open interior space with a steel infrastructure. So you not only film outside but inside. That's called a practical set. And we're going to be turning into the Metro set area. As we turn, you'll see a park area on the left side. And then we're going to make a turn onto the street here where you see the trolley. This is Brownstone Street. Here's some of the productions that are filmed on Brownstone. We always keep our sets on the back lot plain looking, so when a production moves in, we just build whatever sets are needed for that particular production. If any more are needed, we make the sets look like any city, any country, any time period. we're making a turn onto New York Street. This street was used by NBC's American Ninja Warrior, who set up the obstacles for the contestants right here on New York Street. You know, whenever we're on New York Street, I think of Jimmy Fallon, our buddy. I'm gonna bring Jimmy back. He'll tell us what it is like to live and work in New York.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman, tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey, I'm walking here. Hey, it's cool guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Oh, thank you, Jimmy. You know, a couple of K-pop groups had filmed music videos on New York Street. The TXT group had the video Chasing That Feeling filmed on New York Street. And Jesus Flower music video started New York Street for filming. She's in the K-pop group Blackpink. Over the years, a lot of great directors have worked at Universal, well, from Alfred Hitchcock, Steven Spielberg. Another director we love, Academy Award winner, Mr. Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to do it. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old. I wanted to do that. I like films that just take you away from your mind. Sweet love, calm, that's the
Well, that and the battle was projected on some of the world's largest digital 3D screens, standing over 40 feet tall, 180 feet long, and it utilizes some of the most advanced technology in filmmaking today. This film designed by Peter Jackson and the team at Weta FX. Well, now if you have not yet taken on the protective glasses, please take them on now. Put the glasses in the same spot. We may need them later. Thank you for doing that. You know, we try to use every available inch on the studio lot for projects. Over on the left are City, the Metro sets. To the right, the very remote location, Stall Island. On the right, here's the train engine on the bridge. That's a piece of studio tour history, the runaway train. Old trains are a great form of transportation, and they've been featured in many productions. Our tram also featured in productions. Take a look. On your screens, you're going to see the original tram car. There it is, the Glamour Tram. That's how our tour began 59 years ago. One vehicle, a Glamour Tram. Whenever we use a vehicle on screen, that vehicle is called a picture car. Get your cameras out. Here on the left, we have some of our great picture cars. 1932 Ford Deuce Coupe, seen in our film, American Graffiti. Several vehicles take you back to the future. The wizards are going to recognize the flying Ford Anglia from Warner Brothers' Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Rise Electronics van shows up in Jordan Peele's movie, Nope, starring Academy Award winner Daniel Kaluuya, Keke Palmer. Oh, say, later in the tour, we're gonna drive through the set of Jupiter's Claim, set used in the movie Nope. And I see over here at the end of the picture car row some great picture cars from the Paramount Pictures, DreamWorks, Transformers films. By the way, Bumblebee flown to another location on the backlot. We'll see Bumblebee a little later. But right now, please follow all of our safety guidelines as we approach the jungle islands of Costa Rica.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Many of the vehicles and set pieces you'll see coming up around us used in Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park films, like the Mobile Lab from the Lost World Jurassic Park. You see the Mobile Lab on the screen? That Mobile Lab's coming up on the left side also. Don't worry, it's very peaceful here right now. We have nothing to worry about. So, just sit back, relax. What in the what? Surprise! This year, 30th anniversary of when Jurassic Park film first opened in theaters, a milestone in movie history. Now from the Jungle Islands, we're going to make a turn to Old Mexico. This turn is sharp. Please remain seated, secure your belongings. Thank you for doing that. Notice on both sides of the tram car how the terrain opens up. It becomes a desert region. We have the cacti on the road on both sides. And I officially welcome you to Old Mexico, the most peaceful prime location of them all on the back lot. Not uncommon for us to stop the tram just for a few moments to enjoy the beautiful ambiance of Old Mexico. We have the sun shining, I hear thunder, I see lightning flash. Okay. About the thunder and the lightning. Well, this location also prone to thunderstorms. They roll out of nowhere. They get very severe. Oh, look at that. Rain falling. You know, as I watch the rain come down, it's looking to me as if the rain is getting much heavier. Not a good sign, folks. Oh boy, that was a very big thunder boomer. Hey. Now I hear kind of a muffling sound, very dim. Anyone else hear it? Hear it? Sounds like it's getting closer. What is that sound? Flash flood, left side, flash flood, it's coming. Look out! Swept out of Old Mexico. As we turn, on the left side you've got another section of Old Mexico, 6 Points, western area, Park Lake, and on the other side of the Park Lake, the Voice of the Sound stations. But we travel great distances in a short amount of time. Here on the back lot from Old Mexico, we're headed to Amity Island. Small New England town, terrorized by the shark in one of our biggest hits ever, Steven Spielberg's Jaws. Remember the scene? Uh-oh. I see another shark in the water. Catch that. Just told the diver, get out of the water. There he is. Officer George, get out of the water. Start going on. Look out. Do it. take a look at the set. You also might recognize the area as Cabot Cove, Maine, from the late great Angela Lansbury's hit CBS show Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote had a very successful 12-year run on television. You know, we are approximately at the halfway mark of the studio tour. How about that? Just going to remind everyone, please remain seated during the entire tour. Our studio is private property, but anytime during the tour, you drop your phone, you just cannot wait to use the restroom. Pull the red cord, you got my attention. I will be back to assist you as soon as it is safe to do so. But do remain seated, and I thank you for doing that. Well, as we say farewell to Cabot Cove and Amity Island, let's swing by an average suburban neighborhood. Coming up on the left, but down below, a neighborhood that sits on Elm Street. The houses, practical sets, built so you film indoors, outdoors. We have another great example of a practical set coming up on the right, also a house. On your screens, some of the productions which have filmed at this house coming up on the right side. You know, this house is very popular for filming. You film at the house, then you go across the street to another average suburban neighborhood, Colonial Street, which is over here on the left side. We're going to go down Colonial Street. I will mention some of the homes and a production that filmed at the house down through the years. Okay, the second home on the left, the beige home, shows up in a 1915 Jimmy Stewart film, Harvey. Next door to that, the Munsters home, 1313 Mockingbird Lane, popular 1960 show with Fred Gwynn. House looks a little different now. Yellow home on the left is where the lead character Davy, played by Maitreyi Ramakrishnan, has lived on the Universal Television on Netflix show Never Have I Ever, created and written by Nick B. Kaling. The group Smash Mouth filmed their all-star music video here on Colonial Street, and for 8 seasons, Colonial Street transformed into Wisteria Lane for the ABC Touchstone television series, Desperate Housewives. Now, dropping today on Prime Video, a holiday movie that filmed right here on Colonial Street back in February and early March. Candy Cane Lane, starring Eddie Murphy and Tracy Ellis Ross. Premise of the movie: the neighborhood holding a contest who can decorate the best for the holidays. Eddie Murphy's character is very competitive and he wants to win the competition. They decorated Colonial Street beautifully for Candy Cane Lane. Well, Colonial Street's a great average suburban neighborhood, but we're now going to bring you up Wilderness Road, a very remote location. And we're about, now 15 minutes from the end of the tour, and we'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance, and remain seated at all times. Wilderness Road gets us closer to Jupiter's Claim, the set used in the movie Nope. That movie's rated R, but if you haven't seen it yet, here is a G-rated trailer.
What's up, Studio Tour? I'm Kiki Palmer from Jordan Peele's film, Nope. What's a bad miracle? Well, you'll have to see our movie to answer that one. Until then, I hope you enjoy your visit to Jupiter's Claim.
What you see in your phone, that cloud? Yeah. No.
I'm in the scene. Look like this.
Holy
Now we're not great to Jupiter's claim just yet. We have 2 or 3 other great things to show you. Like over here on the right, Bumblebee. Another great group of picture cars. Bumblebee's just on the other side of the red double-decker there. Some of these cars from the Fast and the Furious film franchise. We all know in the Fast and the Furious film, family very important. They take good care of each other. Well, on the right around the corner, Norman Bates takes care of his mother. We got 2 of the most iconic sets ever created, the Bates Motel at Norman Bates' house. And Alfred Hitchcock's classic thriller, Psycho. Oh, look at that, that's Norman Bates. He's come out of cabin 1. That's Marion Crane's car. What's Norman up to? Well, the trunk's open. Maybe Marion's checking out. Norman's probably going to bring out some luggage to put in the trunk of Marion's car. Here he comes. Okay, that's not luggage. That's Marion Crane. I think we should quietly get out of here before Norman sees us. Too late. Oh, that was a close one. As we go by Norman's house, coming up on the left, look out the second floor window. In the front, right before the porch, you might see Mother up there. Bye. Oh, I'm so glad our driver James got us away from Norman Bates and around the corner from Norman's house to show us one of the most impressive sets ever created, the spectacular crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds, starring Tom Cruise and Dakota Fanning. The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
We forget to sit down and talk about War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right now? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen, listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Just get them closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Now the area on the left where the airplane is called New Falls Lake. Whenever you got something new, gotta have the original. As we exit the crash site set, Falls Lake is coming up on the right side. This is where the set for Jupiter's Claim is. And we were thrilled to partner up with that gentleman who wrote, directed the movie Nope. He is the Academy Award winner, Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens. A team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible vision and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time, Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky G. Park. Over there, look into the winking room, and have pictures are taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie. That's what this whole place is just used. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. So live. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy, lies a sinister secret. Smack down, center, UFO hotspot. Welcome to the world of no.
lights and get out. So far, we've taken you all over Universal, showing where we make movies. Now we would like to put you in a movie. Over here on the right side, Fast and Furious Supercharged. We are going to film 3 scenes. All of you have been cast as undercover witnesses. You're being chased by a bad guy, Owen Shaw. Sullivan's Garage is where Dominic Toretto and his crew hang out. Please remain seated, secure your belongings, no flash photography or cell phone lights on. Now, for the first 2 scenes, you do not need to wear the glasses. I'll let you know when to put them on. Now, when we came in, on the left, we went by. Oh, thank you, Dominic. Your performance as the witness outstanding. Well, for over 100 years, Universal Studios has been thrilling audiences around the globe, making them laugh and cry and sit on the edge of their seats. We are nearing the end of our journey. I thank each and every one of you for taking the world-famous studio tour. To our pass holders, thank you very much for being with us today. If you are not a pass holder, head up to the Universal box office, where you can, or any of the upgrade kiosks for that matter, where you can turn your ticket into an annual pass and just come back again and again. Make sure you've downloaded the Universal Studios Hollywood app, where you can confirm when the park closes. You can check on showtimes for Waterworld. You can check on wait times for all the rides and attractions. Oh, and get details for visiting Super Nintendo World. And if you have an interest in any of the movies and TV shows that I've mentioned on the tour, visit the website www.uphe.com or today ask in any of the retail stores. On behalf of myself, Mike, your guide, our driver James, all of us here at NBC Universal, I hope you've enjoyed your exclusive behind-the-scenes Hollywood experience. Please give our driver James a big round of applause. He did a great job. Thank you, James. Now gather your belongings. You don't want to leave anything behind. We have unload right around the corner.